What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to kill Skolas with the 4th Horseman. So yeah, currently the biggest and highest level boss in the game can be killed with a shotgun if you know what you're doing. And I'm going to show you how in this video. And as a bonus at the end, I'll show you guys the loot that I got, so make sure you stick around for that. So currently the modifier in the 35 Prison of Elders in the Skolas round is Arc, meaning the 4th Horseman is a viable weapon. And anytime that the burn of Skolas is Arc, this method will work. But we don't know how the modifiers will change. There could be no burn, or there could be some really weird modifiers, but we'll have to see in the future. So this is quite a funny tactic. I'm going to explain how to do it first, and then we're going to talk about the strategy in general and how it compares to other strategies. So what you need to do is at least have one Titan with weapons of light. The Titan needs to have glass house helmet, so your weapons of light last longer, and also ideally your skill tree needs to look something like this. The most important ones are the weapons of light. Of course, you need to have max armor and recovery. You don't need any agility at all. You need Titan Codex 1 and 5. You want Bastion to extend the duration of Ward of Dawn, and you also want Illuminator so that your weapons of light is increased. Other than that, you should need a 4th Horseman, and the perks need to be Field Choke and Speed Reload, because you want to reload your weapon as fast as possible and also have as much impact on Skolas. And a strong arc rocket launcher could be helpful as well. It's not at all needed, and we didn't use any rockets in this run, but it could be useful as a nice backup just in case you've run out of 4th Horseman, or if you can't carry that much ammo, or if any spare second you have while the bubble isn't up, or just want to put some extra damage into him. A rocket launcher could be helpful, and of course that needs to be arc. You need to go in there with your max 4th Horseman ammo, which is around 28, which depends on what armor you're running, because you could carry more ammo for that. But you need around 28 bullets, and of course the Titan needs to have his bubble. And you run in there, head to the left, you wait for Skolas to be around here in between the plane parts and the rock. You want to have him around this area, very close to the rock, and then someone needs to instantly kill the servitor so you can do damage to him. And the Titan pops the bubble, as you can see right here. I was a Titan in this run, and you'll just fire away. Now this is the tricky bit, because you need someone to go on top of the plane, and he needs to shoot down on Skolas from above. And because if you have all three of you just shooting at him, you're going to stumble him back, and you're going to push him away from the bubble, which isn't good, because you constantly need to be going back in your bubble to reload and avoid his slams. But when you see him charging up his slam, you need to get back in the bubble. That's basically your safe place, and the person on the plane needs to be on top shooting him, so you're kind of like keeping him in the same position. But the bubble is definitely your base. The best time to hit him is when he's stumbling back from someone else's shot, so you kind of go in sequence. So one person shoots him, he stumbles, another person, and then another person, and you'll reload. Hopefully he does a slam in between, and then you can kind of like predict when he's going to slam and when he's going to do his attacks. The best time to hit him is when he's flinching from his shots, or when he does his taunt animations. He puts the devouring essence on people as well, which is another taunt animation, and he also calls in his mines. And when he charges up a slam, it's kind of hard to tell what exactly he's doing, especially when you like looking from behind. You've got his like cloak like ruffling everywhere. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what he's doing, because that's very important to tell, because he could be about to slam or he could be very weak. So you have to kind of predict his movement and see what he's trying to do. But after he does one slam, you've got a really short window of a few seconds where he's not going to slam again, and that is the best time to strike. And of course also when he calls in those mines and when he calls in devouring essence, he does a little animation as well, so that's also a good time to strike. He's not going to slam you during those, but you basically want to try and surround him, like I said, because you don't want to push him away from the bubble. And once he's dead, make sure you get straight to defuse those mines, because as you probably know, even if you kill him, the mines still need to be defused. Now this isn't exactly the best tactic to kill him. It's more of a funny one, to be honest, and hitting him with high impact snipers is probably the smartest idea to use. I like this method because you have to wait around for heavy synth to be charged. All you need to do is make sure you've got max special and the Titan has his bubble, and that's pretty easy, because all you need to do is run around, kill some enemies, and get some special ammo off them, which is pretty easy to do. This is a really fun method. It is really fun just to manage to kill him with the 4th Horseman. And of course there is the glaring problem: the 4th Horseman is a PlayStation exclusive, so Xbox players can't do this. And on top of that, even if you are a PlayStation player, it's one of the rarest weapons in the game, simply because will not sell it, and you need to get really lucky in a Nightfall or something. I actually got mine, funnily enough, in the Crucible, which is really random. But some people have asked if Found Verdict would work. I don't think that would work. It could possibly work if you have it. Of course you need to have it 365, you need to ascend it, but I haven't tried it. I don't think it would, simply because the 4th Horseman deals a lot of damage very quickly in that full auto mode. But on top of that, there's quite a lot of luck involved as well, because of how his AI moves and how unpredictable. He can go anywhere. He can literally blink around the rock, or he could kind of mess your whole strategy up. So it does take a lot of practice and a lot of getting used to, and he can do like a slam out of nowhere. So again, his AI is very unpredictable, and it takes a lot of practice and getting to know how he moves. But I'm not saying this is the best tactic and you need to do this. It's probably the quickest way to drop him, but like I've said, it's not the smartest way. It takes a lot of practice, but it is a ton of fun if you do manage to do it. I've never thought 4th Horseman would actually have a use, but there you go. I guess it actually came in handy for one thing. And here I'll show you the loot that I got from this. It's nothing crazy or out of the ordinary. I didn't open the big chest because I already did it on that character, and I'm saving my keys, but there is a bit of loot that I got at the end. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a like rating. Let me in the comment section how you get on, if you're going to attempt this yourself, or how it's gone for you. You do need a lot of patience, so definitely give it some time. But hopefully you you guys have enjoyed the video. Leave a like rating if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next video.